Hey there, coffee lovers. Ever wondered where your favorite morning brew comes from? Let's take a journey back in time to unravel the fascinating history of coffee. Legend has it that coffee's story began in the 9th century in the highlands of Ethiopia. Imagine this. A goat herder named Kaldi noticed his goats getting unusually energetic after munching on some red berries. Intrigued, Kaldi gave them a try, and voila, he felt an incredible burst of energy. Kaldi shared his discovery with local monks. They found that these berries helped them stay awake during long hours of prayer, so they started drying and boiling the berries to make a beverage. And just like that, coffee was born. By the 15th century, this magical brew made its way to the Arabian Peninsula. It was in Yemen where coffee truly began to bloom, literally and figuratively. Coffee houses, or khanas, started popping up all over. These places weren't just for sipping coffee, they became buzzing centers of social activity and intellectual exchange. They were even called schools of the wise. Fast forward to the 17th century, and coffee found its way to Europe through trade routes. Despite some initial resistance from authorities and religious groups, coffee houses started to flourish in major cities like Venice, London, and Paris. These hubs quickly became the go-to spots for political and social discourse. By the 18th century, coffee crossed the Atlantic and landed in the Americas. Coffee plantations sprouted up in the Caribbean, Central and South America, turning these regions into major coffee producers. Today, coffee is more than just a beverage, it's a global phenomenon. It's cultivated in over 70 countries, with Brazil, Vietnam and Colombia leading the pack. Coffee culture has evolved immensely, with an array of brewing methods and coffee drinks like espresso, cappuccino and latte. Coffee house chains like Starbucks have taken this culture global. Economically, coffee is a powerhouse. Millions of people are involved in its cultivation, processing, distribution and retail. So every time you sip your cup of joe, you're supporting a massive industry. Now, what goes into making your perfect cup? It all starts with harvesting the coffee cherries, usually by hand. These cherries are then processed to extract the beans. The beans are dried, hulled and sorted before being roasted to perfection. Roasting brings out the beans' unique flavors. Finally, it's all about the brew. Whether you prefer drip brewing, espresso, French press or pour over, each method brings out different characteristics of the coffee. So next time you enjoy your coffee, remember, you're part of a rich, vibrant history that stretches from the Ethiopian hills to your coffee cup. Cheers to that. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories like this. See you next time.